Hey crafty folks, it's Alison Heikkila and it's time for the November card hop and hop. Let's get started. We're going to play with some rainbow shattered glass deco foil from Therm and their toner card fronts in Chic Chevrons, which is super cool, and the With a Bang sparkle blends. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to take one of these toner card fronts and I'm going to grab a piece of that rainbow shattered glass foil. We're going to cut it down to size. Let's just pretend that we're doing that because I've already got it ready. And I've grabbed some Artesprix protective paper. I just started using this when I'm foiling and it works really well. So I'm going to put that in my laminator and ta-da, look how pretty that is. I'm obsessed with that foil. So with these card fronts, you can ink right on top and it's not going to ruin your foil at all. You can just kind of buff off the excess that gets on there. So I've got some distress inks. I'm starting off with Twisted Citron, which is one of my favorites. I really need to get it in a full size because I'm obsessed with it. Actually, I need to get them all in a full size, but now we're going to play with some Mermaid Lagoon, and then we're going to finish off with Wilted Violet. So let me tell you about this hop really quick. This is the November Card Hop and Hop, and it's a card making group that is started from the members of Handmade Happiness and Card Hoppin, and every month there is a different theme and 2 techniques that you can choose from. So the theme this month is sparkle. So obviously I had to break out my sparkle blends and some deco foil. And the technique is either foiling or drops. So that's the other reason I chose the foil. And now I'm grabbing the Pinkfresh Studios classic word dies. I love these dies. Cut them beforehand because nobody wants to see me messing around with that. And I've got my Barely Arts glue and just going to adhere it on there. So I was really excited about the theme this month and the different techniques that we can do. I opted to go with the foiling instead of the drops just because I don't play with my foils enough and I love them so much. So now we're going to turn this into an infinity shaker. So I've got my tear it tape here and I'm going to apply some to the entire back perimeter and it tears so nicely. I love this tape. Just going to go around the entire edge here and then I'm going to take some acetate that's from some old stamp packaging and that's how we're going to make our shaker. I enjoy doing these hops every month. I'm glad I've been doing them the last few months, so looking forward to doing some more next year, although I will be participating in December too, so that'll be fun. So now we're just going to tear off the release paper a little bit. I'm lifting up the bottom of the 2 sides there just so that it's not in the way of my acetate. I'm just going to wrap that around. You want to make sure that you don't go too tight with the acetate because then it will start to bow your card. So you just want to be careful with that. Just removing the tape from 3 sides or the release paper, and then I'm going to cut off those little extra bits there because we don't need that. Now it's time to fill our infinity shaker. And I'm dropping a generous amount of my sparkle blends in there because we want it to be like a little party, right? So now I'm going to remove the release paper from the top, fold that over, again, not too tight, and then cut off those extra bits there. Look at that shakety goodness. It's so sparkly. I love it. Now I've just got a card base, but I trimmed it, and I'm sorry that this isn't in focus. There's like little bits hanging off the edge. So I like to take some sandpaper and just remove those crumbly bits just to make it nice and smooth. And I grabbed my ATG gun just because it's super fast to apply the glue. Otherwise I'd use tear it tape. And now we're just going to stick that bad boy on there. And seriously, how fast is that card to make? And it's super sparkly. So I hope that you'll check out the rest of the hoppers. I'll have them all linked below, including my supplies that I used. Here are a couple of photos, and I hope that you'll join us each and every month for this fun hop. I'm certainly enjoying them all. So have a fantastic day. Peace out.